Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we gonna talk about a discussion that needs to happen. A lot of stuff has been going on, dealing with the Detroit Pistons. Yes, everybody know by now they released Liangelo Ball and Anthony Lamb and Louis King, but that's because they're not having a G League. Due to Corona and everything that's going on, there is no G League. And to be honest, there's no room for these players on the team. Last night showed us that our first round draft picks, all three of them, and even Saban Lee, who was a second but technically was the first, all these guys deserve minutes over them. I'm just being honest. From what I can tell off of practice videos, off of just watching when they did get on the court, the little bit amount of time they was on the court, they just seemed out of place. Now granted, that could be because they didn't play for a while. They're rookies, most of them, besides Louis King. Now Louis King, he does bring that defense, so that was probably a shocker, but because they're not having the G League, it makes total sense. So it is what it is. But I wanted to talk to y'all about Jello. Now, it's crazy how people were like, oh man, put Jello in the game. Put Jello in the game. Like, I literally watched the first preseason game that somebody was streaming, right? And all they was doing was spamming in the comments, Jello, put Jello in. Oh, Detroit suck. They don't want to play Jello. Blah, 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 blah. Like, bruh. First of all, y'all gonna make me not like this kid. Perfect. The same way y'all made me not like LeBron. Let me just put it out here. I don't like LeBron because all these fanboys, everybody from the time he got into the league was just, he's King James, he's this, he's the greatest ever, he will be the greatest ever, blah, blah, blah. Like, let me come to that decision on my own. Before you start putting it out there and feeding me all this how great he is, let me see first. Because I don't like LeBron. I don't like him because all y'all like him. All y'all think he's the greatest player ever to touch a basketball. And because of that, I don't like him. Just being honest. I like Jordan, but I ain't the greatest Jordan fan of all. No. That's just not how I operate. I'm like that with sports, but I'm also like that with anything. Anything that's popular that everybody running to jump on, I don't jump on that train. I ain't with that. And I like what the Pistons are doing. They're not sitting here building this team trying to be like the Warriors, because for the longest, everybody was like, oh, well, everybody got to build their team like the Warriors. We got to shoot all these three-pointers. Stan Van Gundy tried it, and guess what? It didn't work. They just bringing in shooters after shooters. Didn't work. Yes, you need to be able to shoot three-pointers at a high clip, but what y'all don't understand is that Warriors team is more balanced than what y'all think, because they can score inside mid-range, and when you take that away from them, then they're gonna go outside and they're just gonna bust threes on you all day. But see, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people just like, oh, all they do is shoot threes, so that's what we need. No. And for all y'all people, because I know it's about to happen, now that the Pistons have cut Jello, oh, Detroit suck, they ain't ever won, blah blah blah. Let's be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Unless you are the Golden State Warriors, unless you are the San Antonio Spurs, aka fans of these teams, let me see what's another team that I might want to throw in there. Maybe the Lakers, but I don't even know. But we gonna throw the Lakers in there. If you are a fan of one of those teams, then okay, you got the right to open your mouth and speak. But if you don't, but if you're not, you don't. And the reason why is because of this. The Detroit Pistons, if we gonna be honest, it started in 2000 when they started building that roster. By 2003, they were in the playoffs and they was making noise. I think they got put out in the second round or something like that. Then the next year, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And after that, it went on and on and on. They made 5 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals appearances. 5. They went to the championship. They went to the NBA Finals in 2004 and 2005. And then, technically, they lost Game 7 in 2005 to San Antonio Spurs. 2006, they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal. So, Detroit Pistons have already had a pedigree of winning. If you don't believe me, or if you feel like that ain't enough, we can go back to the 80s. When the bad boys, that everybody know, won back-to-back championships. And guess who couldn't get past them? At that point in time, the greatest of all player, or becoming the greatest of all player, Michael Jordan. So don't knock the Detroit Pistons because you just don't hear that. You know, that's why us YouTubers do this. We put out good content and we put y'all on to what the Detroit Pistons is really about, because national media don't do it. Even when they show replays or highlights of them, other teams may get a full 35 seconds. They gonna get Detroit 15, 10, because that's just how they operate. That's how they operate with Detroit sports teams in general. But I just want to say that real Pistons fans, man, get excited. It is okay to be excited. This team is going to be fun to watch. These rookies are going to play. Isaiah Stewart is going to bring that toughness, that Ben Wallace that y'all like, that we like, that is that Detroit D. And we going to be good. We got Killian Hayes running the point. So don't think that Detroit ain't got no team, that we ain't gonna do nothing. Cause we Detroit. And we ball. But not with one of the balls. I'm just joking. But anyway, man, this is Sports on the Run. Thanks for watching.